through the first couple of years, you know, announcers look for like everybody looks for like a catchphrase. I mean, you know, Tom Hamilton has his home run call for the Indians, you know, way back. Joe Tate has his, you know, wham with the right hand, you know, on a dunk. And, you know, for the first like 4 years of the Browns, there were no signature calls. There were no highlights. And I often said that my only highlight would be Gardaki's in the punt, because that's all they did, you know, in the first few years. So I have to tell you, there have only been isolated times, I think, so far, where the stadium and the team feel like the old Browns, like an old Browns stadium feel. You know, the bigness of the game. I mean, and that day was perfect. You know, they win, they're in. They needed a few other things to happen, but they got to win. It was cold and gray. The stadium was packed, and the crowd was in on every play. And the game was kind of hanging around, and Green had been so close to breaking a run all year from once he started playing. I mean, he'd be gone and then he'd stumble, or some guy would get his arm out and hit him, and you were just waiting for him to do it. And I mean, here it was finally there. And people say, did you rehearse that? And I go, no, I didn't rehearse it at all. I mean, I really want him, run, William, run, you know, beat them down the field. I mean, we got to get to the playoffs. So the response was amazing. It really was amazing. I mean, the nicest, you know you've made it when you show up the next week and there's a sign made of your call. And all of a sudden some guy unfurls this sheet at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh at the playoff game, and it says, run, William, run. And I go, wow, we have arrived.